This video intended for entertainment and informative purposes only, but the live commentary may not reflect this rating. Viewer discretion is advised.
Hey everybody, it's ColeClox999 and welcome back for more Legend of Zelda: The Adventure of Link. In the last episode, we got familiar with our surroundings here in Hyrule and learned how to fight and how enemies work and stuff like that. And in this episode, we're finally going to be heading to the first palace, or temple, or dungeon, or whatever you want to call it. And first we gotta get past these guys because we need to get to that cave entrance right there. We head in here. This is, now, as we mentioned before, we can't really go through any caves because we can't really see in them. But, this is the only cave, that you're actually required to go through while it's dark. And there's only one enemy in here. If you look closely at the ground, you see something moving right there? That is the enemy. So what you want to do is get down here, duck, and swing your sword at it. There you go. I won't go over that enemy right now because we couldn't really see it. But that was the only one in here. There we go. And we're on desert tiles right now, and so if we encounter something, it won't really be too bad, because all we gotta do is just block the rocks. Block the rocks. I feel like that's a song. There we go. Okay, now, we step on this tile right here. It's a trap. Sometimes you will find these. Basically, we have to do a bit of platforming, and falling into that water is instant death. These bubbles that are coming from the ground, they can knock you into the water, and I think that's their primary purpose. So, just watch the bottom of the screen, watch where they're coming from, and make sure you don't jump at the wrong time. Here we go. Oop. So yeah, just be real careful when you're jumping here. There you go. Now, we also have fairies that run around, that float around, by the way, and those, basically you can find a fairy to restore yourself to full health. Now, head in this tile right here. We got that thing right there, but we also have that thing right there. That's a Goriah, another enemy returning from Zelda 1, and I would actually suggest fighting that guy before getting that heart. Basically, your shield can block its boomerangs, and it will throw them either above or below. And if you took any damage during that, you can pick this up because it'll heal your health. This is a heart container, and just like in Zelda 1, it will add one more unit to your energy. So, like, the life level ups basically increase your defense, but these heart containers actually add more health to your arsenal. And there's 4 of them in the game, so yeah. Now, I want to say real quick that I could sort of get why a lot of people don't really like Zelda 2 in particular, but just because Zelda 2 is, you know, different doesn't mean it's... Oh, jeez. Holy crap. Yeah, okay, yeah, this is a great way to start the... Dude. Wait, am I seriously going to lose a life before even getting to the palace? Alright, lesson learned. Don't encounter an enemy on these tiles, because they will be mean to you. Okay, whatever. Those blue dealers, they go onto the ground and hop up to you. So, yeah. So just like in Zelda 1... Oh my goodness. Are you freaking serious right now? You know what? Sometimes Fast and Furious wins the race. Don't try to go slow, because going slow might make you more likely to get hit. Either way, continue on forth. Well, we're gonna be doing the palace with 2 lives, but that's okay. I think we can do it. And besides, we'll be getting plenty of experience for our level ups anyway. Oh, do we really have to wait for this thing to grow back up before we can hit it again? Okay, let's go. Up here, This is a level 1 Parappa Palace with one of the coolest songs in any Zelda game. I love this song, and I love the remix of it in Super Smash Bros. Melee. So, use up and down to the D-pad to go up and down these elevators. These enemies here are called Wozoos, and they will usually be the first enemy you encounter that will take away your experience, so don't get hit by them. I was originally going to go back to a town to heal after getting getting hit by those moblins so much. And in here we have bots. Now the bots are actually more stressful than they should be mostly because you just never know when they're gonna jump, and when they go off a ledge like that, they're just gonna soar off like that. And here we got Stalfos, also returning from Zelda 1. They got shields, so you want to make sure you hit them on their legs, like that. Maybe try to move away from them a little bit, and there you go. They give quite a bit of experience as well. Oh, jeez. Come at me when I'm looking away, why don't ya? And yeah, by the way, I am using using maps for Zelda 2, just like I did for Zelda 1. I don't know if you really need map quite as much in this game as the first game, but this one is definitely benefited by it. So, the worst part about the Wozoos is not only do they take away your experience, but they give no experience when you beat them, and they never stop respawning. So, really annoying enemies. Okay, pass through. We could use that key to get the to open that door. Oh, geez. And this enemy right here is a bubble. And, these return from Zelda 1 as well. However, I'm just gonna... I can't really demonstrate it too easily with these damn Wozoos spawning. Basically, the bubbles, when they hit you, they take away your magic and your health. And, they have a lot of health. Like, you can kill them, but they take a crap ton of hits. Like, I think they take over 100 hits, this early in the game. So, honestly... just like the Thwomps and the Tromps and Super Paper Mario, you can't beat it, you can only avoid it. I mean, you can beat it, but it's really not worth it to fight them this early in the game. Right here we have an elevator, but I don't think we want to go down it quite yet. Another Stalfos. There we go. Got more bubbles and bots as well. Oh, magic. You know, I feel like if an enemy happens to drop a magic ball, you might as well use your shield, because basically using your shield is only going to use half of your half a magic bar. And we got enough experience to reach another level up, so that's great. We go over here. We have a ferry. If you happen to have lost a lot of health, you can go to this ferry and heal your health. But keep in mind that you can only use it once per dungeon, and it'll only respawn if you reset the game, so not worth it to use it right now. If you go down, that'll take you to the boss, but we need to get another key first. And we head up here. We have more Wozoos. And one up here as well. Now, usually if you see like a statue head like that, sometimes you can hit it and it will give you a magic bottle, so you can restore a lot of magic. But I don't think that's the case in this particular temple right here. Get another key right here, but we want to keep going. And geez. I'm going to use my shield right here again, because we have this enemy that's kind of like the Hammer Brothers from Super Mario Brothers. This is a Goomba, I think. It does not have any official artwork, but basically this thing is, like I said, it's like a Hammer Brother from Super Mario Brothers. There we go. I actually find it a bit better to attack enemies while crouching instead of standing, because when you're standing, Link has to pull his sword back like that before you can swing it. So like, I feel like he swings it less when he's standing. So it's better to I guess be ducking. I don't know if that's actually the case. I could be wrong. Oh, check it out. We got a red magic bottle from that statue. So yeah, you could sometimes hit statues to get magic from them. Sometimes, though. Feel lucky if you do get magic from them. Okay. I think if this guy hits a wall, he might turn around. Yes, he does. And once again, we have 2 keys now, and going down will take us to the boss, but don't want to go to the boss quite yet. We want to go back to that other elevator we saw. And by the way, the big enemies like the Astolfos will not respawn. The small ones like the bots will, though. So I also want to mention something. If there's ever a point where you need to like leave the palace to go back to a town to heal, progress in it actually will not reset. Like the enemies will respawn, but the actual progress that you've made in the dungeon will remain. You'll still have all your keys, all the doors will still be unlocked. So yeah, with how hard this game is, it's nice that it's at least a little bit forgiving. And there's a yeah, also, the bubbles like to mix up their speed a lot. Sometimes they go fast, sometimes they go slow, and sometimes they like to trap you like this, but yeah, that area is real annoying. Yeah, see right there, the way the bot just like jumped from that, that's another thing that makes them stressful even though they're not hard enemies. So, so this is going to be a collapsing bridge, and there's actually going to be something on it. So, if you can go across it and quickly miss it. Well, I think that'll come back when we come back the other way, so don't worry too much about missing it. Yeah, those guys are stressful because, again, you never know when they're gonna jump, and they might just jump like as soon as you walk up to them. I'm gonna use my shield again here. Got another Guma here, or Gamma, I don't know. Can I quit getting hit, please? That would be nice. Like, dude, seriously? Dude, stop getting hit! Jeez, as soon as I start recording, and that's when I start sucking. Ooh, thank you. But I don't have a spell that can heal my life, though, so that's not really helpful. This enemy right here is called an Iron Knuckle. Basically, it has a sword and shield just like you, and depending on where its sword is where it will hit you, and its shield is where you can't damage it. There is a bit of an easier way to be able to fight it, though, so I will so I'll show you that next time we encounter an Iron Knuckle. Either way, open this up. And we get the candle. So, there's no equipping items in this. All we have is our magic spells. But, the candle allows us to, see, in the caves. So, in any cave we went into that was dark will now be light. Alright. Oh, I got an XP bag, too. And this is still here. And there we go. We can upgrade our attack power now. So yeah, if you happen to miss that bag, you can always leave the area and come back to get it. And I think if you keep walking here, the bubbles won't be able to hit you too easily. If you just keep going. Yeah, there you go, okay. I'm probably going to use that fairy on the way to the boss as well. Our attack power is a little bit more powerful, but it's still not enough to be able to fight these bubbles, so don't fight them. There you go. Fairy will restore you to full health. Don't know if I need to use my shield here, but I feel like it might be a good idea if I do. Have another Iron Knuckle. the way you can actually fight them easily is by jumping and hitting them in their forehead. So, yeah, you don't have to worry about their shield like that. Here we've got Stalfos, and they're actually already we're actually already at their feet level right here. So it's good. So yeah, easy to fight them there. Do we need to use my shield again? Maybe I should, just in case. You know, better than be safe than sorry, I guess. So we have use our last key on this door, fight this Goomba. And what is it with me and getting hit on Goombas? There we go. There we go. Alright. Have another Iron Knuckle. And this is actually a good way to demonstrate. But basically, it's best to fight Iron Knuckles when there's no ceiling keeping you from hitting him in their head like that. Ooh, EXP bag, perfect. Now we can upgrade our magic and have full magic going into the boss. And it's actually good that we got a level up right there, and I'll explain why in a second. Because, and I'm through. I might lose a life here, but I'm gonna try not to. Gonna use my shield. And here is the boss, Horsehead, or aka Mazura. I don't know where it's called Mazura, but basically, it's basically a Minotaur, but with a horse for a head instead of a bull. You just want to jump and hit it in its horse head. So yeah, it's. But you want to make sure you absolutely hit it. And why am I sucking? I better not. Well, I guess it doesn't matter too much if I die right here, because I guess I can just come back since we just leveled up. I won't be losing too much experience. Either way, use my shield again. And I don't think your sword beams do anything against that. Yeah, you just gotta keep jumping and hitting it in its head, and then move back like as soon as you hit it. Don't move away. Don't look away too early though. That bar on the side of the screen is how much health the boss has left, so I'm glad they include that. Just keep going. And boom, there we go. Like I can see Link's shadow there. And we get 50 points for that, so you can't possibly get a level up on the boss itself. However, if I continue forth, this is where we gotta put the crystal in. So we have fully healed from that as well. But as you can see, we're getting a level up right here. When you put the crystal in the statue, your experience will automatically be maxed out. So like it's not like it just gives you a level up. It like straight up maxes out your experience, regardless of how much you have. So if you had like 390, it would give you 10. If you had 10 experience, it would give you 390 experience. That is why it's a good idea to have as little experience as possible before putting the crystal in the statue. In fact, it might be worth your time to leave the dungeon and come back, respawn all the enemies, and level up from them, and then come back and try to make the most out of your level up as possible by putting the crystal in the statue here. So we're going to upgrade our life. And there you go. And when we exit, you can see that the palace has basically turned to a rubble. However, if you did not get the dungeon item in there, we did not get the candle, the palace would still be there. So you can go back in and get the item you missed. We head into the cave. You can see now it's bright in here. Just this little candle brightens this whole place. And we can finally meet this enemy for the first time, which I think is called, it's either a loader or a louder. I would guess maybe a loader because it's low to the ground and you have to duck to fight it. So, yeah. Oh. We can demonstrate the fairies here. So it'll basically give you a fairy in whatever tile you're currently standing on. But with that, guys, with us having beaten the first palace, I think we're going to end this off here. And next time on The Legend of Zelda: The Adventure of Link, we will see what we can do with our new items and make more story progress. So, see you guys then. Goodbye.